all, how are you today? I am Unikitty and today I'm going to be doing a Draw This in Your Style challenge by Doodlebot Illustrations. I found out about this challenge from Sleepy Koi on Instagram, and if you want to see her entry and some of the other participants, you can check it out with the hashtag Doodlebot Draw This in Your Style. I was drawn to this piece in particular because of the way the artist has incorporated doodling, which is a skill I need to practice more. So for my interpretation of the drawing, I wanted to show you guys a sneak peek of what's inside my head and some of the techniques I use when making digital art. When I first start drawing, I do a rough sketch so I know where all the features are going to be, and so it's laid out nicely and I know that everything's going to fit on the page. After I drew the girl, I started drawing the doodles. First I drew a dragon, because I really like dragons and they've always been a big part of my life. Then I drew a rainbow going off the side of the head with some rain under it, but I didn't really like how it looked, so I changed it. I included a unicorn, a rainbow, a wolf, and I drew him howling, so I thought he could put some music notes, like he's singing. The moon because wolves howl at the moon, and I like galaxies and it's pretty. I also included some art tools, like a pencil, a paintbrush, and an easel. And some gems because I like Steven Universe. I included the Instagram and YouTube logo with a TV with Netflix on it, because I like social media and their streaming platform. After this, I started refining my sketch, and during this process, I changed the composition of some of the doodles by adding my cat Frosty, changing where the art tools were, and I added an angel wing. When I finish the refined sketch, I go in with the final line work. I usually use a HB pencil from the sketching pack in PROCREATE to do this, because I find I like the pencil look better than the solid ink. I wanted to add a galaxy magical feel to the piece, so I outlined all the shapes in my head with a solid colour and filled in the shape. Then I made a new layer and added a picture of a galaxy that I found on Pinterest. I set the layer to a clipping mask and then it only filled in where I had drawn the shape. Then later I went to the layer below and Gaussian blurred it so it looked like it was glowing and filling the area with light. I wanted to make the background darker to highlight the galaxy, so I shaded it with the Bonobo chalk brush in the sketching pack, and then I started colouring the girl. Usually when I draw faces, I draw the base colour first, then I make a new layer above and create a clipping mask. I get a darker colour and then put shadow under the neck, lips, and the hairline. I lower the opacity of the layer and then Gaussian blur it so the shadow wasn't as harsh. I wanted to use neutral colours for the girl so she wouldn't be the main focus of the piece and the doodles in the head would stand out. I used rainbowy colours to colour in the doodles so it made it easier for myself to colour, and it would be colourful and vibrant, contrasting with the background. I didn't want all the elements to be flat, so I went on a layer underneath and coloured some of the elements grey and white so they would stand out against the rainbow. Recently, ever since PROCREATE got its new update, I've been trying to shrink and grow my artworks because it doesn't fit on the page properly, or for insert reason here. And whenever I do it, it would warp and change and move, and I can't just shrink it because it keeps moving. And I complained to my mum about this, and then she told me, you need to turn on the magnetic tool, because that keeps its shape and it doesn't warp and change and move. So for anyone who is unaware, you need to turn on that magnetic tool there, and then it will keep its shape. And if you don't, and you try to change stuff, it warps and moves and is stupid. You're welcome. Does anyone know if you can erase stuff in PROCREATE like you can with the Magic Wand tool in Photoshop? If anyone knows if that's a thing and if that exists, please let me know in the comments below.